without actually going into the research and development of what is good for them or what they need, what we end up is we'll end up killing our audience.
十眼已足使我熱血，世界冷風等你用説一呼當關我，萬呼也當不了愛火。Baby， 就算個個都將你忘記，甚至你美態不需所有人記。Baby baby，I kinda wanna see how this might go， 'cause baby this is more than
We're really talking about what makes good art. So, for example, like let's say there's a kid. A kid will probably respond best to like Skittles, M&Ms, French fries, things that will probably kill him, right? What you end up doing is if you collect data that only tells them what they want without actually going into the research and development of what is good for them or what they need, what we end up is we'll end up killing our audience. What if there's an awesome thing that's happening in Vietnam? It doesn't have the same data because Korea is already a juggernaut. How do you even get on that radar? I think that's where real creators come back into the foray. Is we have to be brave enough to sometimes act with or against the data, because we're also computing. We're looking ahead of the data. Obviously, there are trends, but sometimes there are anomalies. Every miracle that becomes a cultural phenomenon is something that is an outlier, in my opinion. Everything that relies solely on data becomes a perpetuation of something that's happened before. So AI will help us get closer to these more accurate readings, but we have a responsibility to take it that next step. And hopefully AI and HI, human intelligence, we can work well together and just make something truly amazing.
I think the future of entertainment is mixed reality. We have to meet our audience where they are. I think one of the big things about Web3 and AI is it's a bit opaque right now for a lot of people. It's not very accessible. Some people feel like they need a lot of equipment, a lot of know-how, maybe even some crypto. They need they need guidance, they need a mentor, whatever. They need these like guardrails. But I think when we bring it to them in a form, in a venue that they understand, maybe like this, maybe like a concert hall, maybe like a gallery, but then it takes you through a window into something else, that's where we're all gonna go to Web3 together. I think in the future, especially for creators, there's only gonna be two types. There's the type that knows how to use AI, and there's the type that doesn't know how to use AI. I'm not saying that those who don't utilize AI will be kicked out. There's always going to be a place for traditional craftsmanship. But I think what it does is it allows us to create with more efficiency, with more scale, and to cross certain boundaries.
Like on Web3. But when we have a community of a finite number of people, we look at all the big NFT collections. Sometimes a couple hundred, sometimes 10,000, maybe the biggest ones like 10,000. That's still a manageable number. We are a community. We can communicate with them. So I think the way that affects artists in a way is it brings us closer to our audiences and also gives them a piece of our art.